What's going on? How y'all doing tonight? Just got through watching Tampa Bay beat the Giants. Tom Brady in MetLife Stadium is always something crazy against him and the Giants. Daniel Jones, if Daniel Jones ever halfway figures out how to be consistent, don't make dumb mistakes, and time his passes right, and don't get telegraphed and get bad picks, he got a chance to be a nice middle of the road quarterback. He got a nice arm. And he got some skills, but he throws too many bad picks and bad plays. But I watched him this year, and if they had a legit team with the Giants, think about it. They could have won tonight, could have beaten Dallas, could have beaten Philadelphia. You take those three losses off a 1-7 team, and suddenly they're either 3-4, 4-3. But they got too many misses and can'ts and don't do's, and just do dumb stuff. Just do dumb stuff. Just do dumb stuff. Just one of those kind of teams that just, and they horrible, but he ain't that bad. Anyway, so last Thursday, I'm going to rewind my clock back. I got to remember because a lot of football be played. And correct me if I'm missing it, but I think I want to say no New Orleans beat Chicago. And then I got to think back about the game that happened I think it was with Carolina. It'll come back to me. Big games, of course, my Bills beat New England, but big story was Cam Newton can't finish up big games. Now, some people say he played better before COVID. I say he played all right. I wasn't blown away. I still think I'm one of the few people that think he's 3 years past the pull date. I think his peak and prime was that Super Bowl team, and after that, he was never quite the same dude. He even had McCaffrey, but I wasn't really feeling him in the last few years. He did pretty good with North Turner as offensive coordinator, but but he got stripped by the Bills. Can't finish up close games. Think about it. If he had a finish, beat us, beat Seattle, and what was the other game that they had the chance to win? They had another game. Seattle, us, and it was Denver. Those are three games. It could have been a different situation. And then he had that horrible game against Denver. So you had about 3 or 4 winnable games. The difference between Cam and Tom Brady, Colts spanked up on Detroit. That ain't no surprise. Matt Patricia need to go back, take his clipboard back to Bill Belichick, and they can cheat together on defense. Because Detroit got a 40 burger given to him by the coach yesterday. Philip Crimea Rivers lit they behind up. I was cracking up. Tennessee be looking kind of fraudulent lately. And all the people talking about Ryan Tannehill. Yeah, he looked like his usual self. If Derrick Henry can't run out that out formation, Derrick Henry got some people thinking he's Earl Campbell 2.0. But they got Nick taking down a pig. They got Joe Burrows, who I like a lot. I think him and Humphrey, the kid in the LA Chargers, I think them two kids is going to be doing something for years to come. Joe Burrows is the truth. I like Joe Burrows. That dude got a chance. That dude got a chance. I think he's everything that Baker Mayfield, whatever that turkey name is, isn't. And speaking of Faker, they lost to the Raiders at home in the windy game. Ain't show me nothing against no legit or halfway even tier teams. Just stack padding. Pittsburgh beat Baltimore heavyweight. Ben Roethlisberger stumped first half, came up second half. Lamar Jackson, it's like big games. I'm telling you, this cat is like on fire. But certain teams, certain situations, don't look too good. Tua played his debut for Miami. He didn't do much. But Jared Goff and them played like they were in South Beach. They played like they had a hangover on the beaches or something because they stunk. And Miami beat them. They look flat. They look flat. Flatter than hotcakes. Flat. Kansas City spanked the Jets, but who doesn't spank the Jets? The Jets are self-explanatory. Patrick Mahomes put on a clinic. People forget. They forgetting that he could be an MVP candidate. I mean, they only 7-1. A quiet 7-1 too. Not by me. Because I'll say this again. Even though I root for the Bills, Kansas City's the team to beat. It ain't even close. They're the team to beat in the whole NFL. And Patrick Mahomes, he ain't playing. He's dealing. Chargers lost to the Broncos. Chargers have lost a lot of games. They had big leads. That's just, coaching. You gotta finish that up. You can't be letting Denver beat you. Score on a 17-point lead to Denver. And of course, in the NFC East, Philadelphia beat Dallas, but somebody had to win that turkey of a game. The Barcher, whatever his name is, the quarterback for Dallas, he looked kind of shell-shocked. Mike McCartney up there talking about sentimental wins. I'm like, yeah, okay. Y'all suck. Your season's over. It's over. Green Bay lost to Minnesota, the fraudulent Aaron Rodgers stat padding. I say this all the time. And they probably told Minnesota, don't let Kirk Cousins throw nothing. Because Devin Cook ran and scored him 4 touchdowns. Green Bay will get some make-believe 13-3, 12-4 record. And then get smashed like they usually do by a real man's team. Put a hammer on them. Ain't buying Green Bay, ain't buying them. Not buying them. Seattle spanked San Francisco. Jimmy G. Garoppolo, if he had won that Super Bowl, he'd have been Fonzie. But he's more like Chachi. And if you know Chachi, Scott Bale's character, who's always the cousin and always a sidekick. They look alike, talk alike, but there's a difference between being the Fonzie and being Chachi. And Jimmy G is Chachi. He got pent up, but he gets pent up. He ain't that good. There's a reason why he ain't, like I said, he missed his golden moment. New Orleans beat Chicago. I'm not really feeling neither one of these teams, but I still think Nick Foles was fit perfectly in Philly. Carolina lost that game, and I had forgot all about that. Teddy Bridgewater ain't doing too bad, but they just don't really have much of nothing there. I think I pretty much covered most of the teams, the big games, what have you. That's the Week 8 retake and review. Again, one thing I'll tell you about the NFL season so far, it is have-nots. You are definitely seeing teams that are for real and teams that are for the dogs. And there's a lot of these teams right now, they're playing ping pong already. Just came through Halloween. I'm going to say this, if there's one advantage about the COVID where you can't go to the stadium, this is good, because you don't really want to see fans in the stands with bags over the head with some of these garbage teams I've been seeing. Some of these teams don't deserve fans. They don't even deserve a clap track. Alright, that's my thoughts about Week 8. Give me your thoughts and takes. How did your team do? Hit the like and subscribe, and the bell rings a new video. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for one another. And this football season has been very revealing so far. I'm out.